Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video today, it's going to go through the Yamato ESPER balance. So Yamato ESPER balance is very strong after the changes cause Yamato doesn't really shine anything else from until the previous buff. They make him into like a defender role, make him able to pair with Wuyu team, but his role kind of get replaced by Sakura because originally we use Yamato as a buffer for defense and attack, which kind of get replaced by Sakura. So he get another buff, and this buff is more synergized. He can be in defender team, he can be a DPS team, he can also be in a Yuhemi team. So it's more flexible now, and I'll go through what is the changes. So first thing, speed leader, no touch, is still the same. And then this one here, the divinity here have changes. So when consuming the Rashomon, Yamato will heal all ally 100% of his defense. So the divinity level here is just changing the healing amount of the defense he's gonna take. Is like 50% or 75 or 100%. And then the divinity here also gives him more defense if you want him to get more stats as well. Alright, then so this divinity here will already make him into a healer passively, because as long as he consumes the Rashomon. So how is he going to consume the Rashomon? It's no longer like the one we are using in the official server. We can cast S2 to consume all. No, they changed the kit. So S1 here is going to be the same, do 2 damage and then have a chance to stun. Basically it's the same. And then they changed the S2 here. So as to attack all enemy 3 times, the damage here is the same, the buff blocker is still the same, but they remove the effect of getting the absorb AP, because previously if you want to trigger the absorb AP, you have to trigger the critical hit, but they removed it, so you can, the effect itself is deal damage 3 times, every hit have 35% buff blocker, and then have a chance to absorb. It will absorb 10% AP and then distribute it evenly across all ally, cannot be resist. So it's a 100% chance of absorbing the AP as long as you don't have immunity, and then you evenly distribute to everyone. Then Rashomon here, previously you will consume all your Rashomon when you cast S2, but they no longer consume. So Rashomon, every extra Rashomon here will deal extra true damage. This true damage per stack is 10% of Yamato's defense. So after I tested, Rashomon is actually only maxed to 5 stacks, so it's a 50% of Yamato defense at max stack. So how do you consume the Rashomon? So Rashomon here will only consume when he get hit. So when he get hit, then he'll consume 1 stack, and then he himself will get AP push by 20%, triggers once per turn. And Rashomon will also give him crit rate resist, attack increase, and defense increase. So his playstyle is more cycling around how do you consume your Rashomon fast enough. But the only way to consume Rashomon is you getting hit. So you want the enemy to actually target your Yamato, and your Yamato is pretty tanky because you have crit resist, and then you have extra defense and all those stats. Okay, then the S3 now is no longer a ability cast, it's a passive now. So for those players who are worrying if your Yamato that is already skilled up your S3, will you get back your ability mon? Yes, they'll instantly reset it for free, and then all the legendary mon will go into your inventory. So you don't have to worry that I already put in my ability mon on Yamato or the Yuhemi, all those Esper, they already changes what happened to my ability mon. It'll instantly reset by not consuming your rewind event and instantly go to your inventory. So you don't have to worry about it. So now his S3 is become a passive. His ultimate still remains because it will still trigger the passive when he triggers the effect. Okay, at the start of the round, he'll get an X amount of Rashomon equivalent to the surviving ally defender. If Yuhemi is there, we'll instantly get 4 stacks of Rashomon. As I mentioned earlier, it will only have a maximum of 5 stacks, so you either put in 1 defender and 1 Yuhemi, or you put him in a defender team. So it's either he is in a defender team, or he with Yuhemi herself and some other attacker, because he can benefit to defender and also attacker. Okay, so this is the start of the combat, you instantly get a stack. So if you consume all your Rashomon already, how are you going to get extra stack? So when you start his own turn and he don't have any Rashomon remaining, then he'll get the Rashomon stack again with the remaining defender or Yuhemi still at the battle. Then Yuhemi will also provide him extra Rashomon stack and gains Yuhime an extra bonus turn. So R0 wise, he is just a AP controller. He is just a healer from the Divinate, and pretty much that's it. R0 wise, he doesn't change too much or too impactful in the battle, right? But what makes him even better is when you go until high reso. So if you are a player that have been playing for DISLYTE very long time and you actually like since Anomaly season 0, you get Yamato, like it's like Suje, you get Yamato from the event. So and then we have championship for a few rounds already, so most likely your Yamato will have high reso. For those long-term players who didn't quit DISLYTE at all, have been playing since Anomaly Season 0, then your Yamato will be like R4 or maybe R6. If you are a new player, maybe you don't have Yamato yet, or maybe you're gonna get Yamato R0, then maybe this will not be helpful for you. So what changes is the Reso 2 effect. So when consuming Rashomon, so every time when you get hit, you will heal from the Divinate, right? The Divinate will heal when you consume, and then R2 effect here will give all your defender ally 10% AP, 10% defense boost permanently, and all ally fighter attack percentage boost permanently up to 50%. Here is a typo. It's not 10%. I already tried it. It's 50%. It's a typo here. Okay, so it will benefit your defender Esper, will also benefit your fighter Esper according what role they are. If you are defender, get defense. If they are fighter, get attack. Okay, then what changes more is when you go, okay, so R4 here is making more tankier, then R6 here is what he make him become more stronger. So new effect, when Yamato gains Rashomon at the start of his turn, keep note it have to be at the start of his turn, which means at the start of the combat, the Rashomon stack you gain does not changes anything for him. This effect will only apply when you don't have any Rashomon, and then when Yamato take his turn, then when he regain the Rashomon stack, then will only trigger this R6 effect. So it will dispel all allies debuff, heals everyone 50% of their max HP. No wonder it's so high HP, because the condition to trigger this effect is pretty hard, because you want him to trigger all his stack and then regain his stack when he assuming he don't die, and then grants Yuhime Soul Guard. So Soul Guard here will share 30% of damage taken to Yamato, and then will revive Yuhime if Yuhime actually die. So it's more like a protection to Yuhime. And now let me show you how the battle performs, how the effect performs in battle. So for example here, I'm gonna put in Yamato and 3 defender Esper here, and let's see how many stack I'm able to get. So you can see I have 4 stack here, is because I have 4 defender at the battle, including himself. Right, so if I put in Yuhime inside the team now, I will only get up to max 5 stack, is because there's a maximum amount of limit. So Yuhime will get 4, will give 4, here is 1, 1, 1, 1, so you think that maybe you get 8, but it's actually up to 5 stack. So the maximum amount of stack you can get for Yamato is only 5 stacks. So with this limit, you will either build your Yamato team with, let's say, Wuyu. So you can put in Yamato with Wuyu now, and as a pure defender team, something like that. Or you can just take out other defender, put in Yamato with Yuhime together. Because with Yuhime herself, will already provide you 4 stack. And he himself is a defender, so will totally gain 5 stack. See, it will get the max stack instantly. So after you get the max stack, your core idea is how do you get rid of the stack as fast as possible, because you want him to trigger the passive. Because if he can trigger the passive, then he'll regain the Rashomon, then he can start healing everyone, dispelling everyone, and then gives Yuhime Soul Guard and give Yuhime extra bonus turn. So that's where his core skill is. Alright, so let's say I do some AP push here. Alright, then you have to pray that people attack him, not Yuhime, because if they keep focusing on Yuhime, then Yuhime will die. And you can see just now when this guy hit Yamato, it consumed 1 stack, it lowered down by 1, and then Yuhime just now get healing, all because of his Divinate. Right, so random hit. Okay, Yuhime just random hit again. Right, okay, you can see when they hit Yamato, that it will heal. Okay, but the thing is, Yuhime is very squishy. So for you to actually fulfill the condition to let Yamato finish the 5 stack, that is the problem. So if the enemy AIs don't hit Yamato, if they are all single target damage, then it's very hard to fulfill the condition. But of course, my Yuhime is not wearing any gear, right? So let me try to make Yuhime to wear the gear now. Okay, maybe Yuhime can be more tankier now. Right, so I just random damage. Come on, hit Yamato. Okay, so when I hit Yamato, it will heal and it will make Yuhime survive. Okay, Yamato hit. Hit Yamato. When he hit Yamato, then everyone will get healed. Alright, get healed, get healed. Alright, Yamato left 1 stack. Boom. Okay, now Yamato just now out of stack, right? And then it will instantly trigger the passive, which is his ultimate, and then regain the Rashomon stack because Yuhime is here, 4 stack plus himself defender, 5 stack. So 5 stack of Rashomon here, and then you can see Yuhime now have a special buff called Soul Guard. It's not special because Nico, if not mistaken, Nico the epic Esper will also have this Soul Guard buff as well. So he will give Yuhime Soul Guard. It will heal everyone 50% of their max HP and dispel all buff. That's where he becomes strong. But the condition to trigger is hard. Alright, then now Yuhime have Soul Guard. So now every damage from Yuhime, 30% will go to Yamato. So let's take a look here. If I hit you, alright, then Yuhime will instantly get a bonus turn because of the Yamato R6 passive. Deal damage here, and you can see the damage here, Yamato will start to get share damage but for Yuhime. So Yuhime will become tankier in a way, because from my previous showcase, I already showed that Yuhime is very squishy. She will die very easily compared to most of the other Esper, even though she's the speed queen now, but you have to maintain her survive, right? So she still die. Okay, so this is how you're gonna trigger Yamato's playstyle. So it depends on you want to make Yamato in a defender team or you want Yamato with Yuhime inside a team. So you can play something like Yuhime plus Yamato, so Yamato will protect Yuhime in a way. Then you can put in like the new Shimmer, the Horo Moro, what's the name again? Moroyama. So these 3 in a pack, and then the other 2 Esper. So let's say I want to put in a buffer, I can put in like Feng Shun here for an AP pusher, and then who else? Or maybe I can put in Clara or Abigail for more healing as well. So let's say something like this. You want to put in Sakura also can, but I think I'll put in something like this. So Clara will AP push and put immunity for the team, and then Feng Shun here will provide buff and AP push because Moriyama is very slow. And then Yamato here will AP down the enemy and also provides more buff. This one, when consuming, it will benefit fighter 10%, right? So it will benefit Moriyama. And then Yuhime here will provide the 45% speed lead to ensure you are fast. Then he will start nuking everyone. So basically this is like a speed cliff team if you make something like this. It's not a proper team, not a proper equipment as well, but it can play with something like this. Or if you don't want to play with Yuhime, you can put in Yamato and then put in your usual wheel team. So it will be something like and then the last slot here will be Lien. So it will be something like this. So it's either a pure defender team or either with Yuhime team. So this is the Yamato playstyle from what I'm looking at now. Okay, so let's take a look at rival rune content. Okay, it's top 2, never mind. Alright, so that's all for this video today. I hope this video actually help you understand what Yamato does. So final conclusion for my case, I think that Yamato is good after the changes, but when it's R0, I don't see too much of a benefit in his kit, because like Rashomon gives some extra healing with his Divinate is good, but basically that's it, right? It don't give buff, it don't give bonus stats boost, all of stuff, unless you go until minimum R2 with some bonus stats boost, or you go until R6, then it's a benefit for Yuhime and heal everyone. Yeah, she will be a high reso dependent Esper if you really want to play Yamato. So R0 wise, I don't see much benefit. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Gen MP, Rosas 15, Molcult Regally, the Bluest Trelane, Pigeon Roulette, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Kut Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwatts, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marilyn Williams, and Uncle Chad. Thank you so much for the support. And that's not all. Also, special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat, the latest 10. So special thanks to Pigeons Roulette, Agni, Ziggy, Code Wilderness, Choni, and Rosas 15. Thank you so much for the support and hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.